This year has scored in here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse took one away at the end of the game. Smith
and 6-7. That's a lot of.
McCowan is open and McCowan is a Wale Dallas, but Mitchell had 30 on the bounce. Boston gets around McCowan and a little rebound in a season record with her second offensive rebound. That put back
since the Olympic break.
McCowan
stopped the other one. I think this is going at 84 points a game.
And inside for Smith on the shot fake and moving it back to Howard from the mid-range. Howard. Clark frees up Boston. Wale looking back inside for McCowan.
On the block, she's that
out of the playoff picture. They have clinched. Smith into a double team. Sabali bounces. Howard charging. Howard's going to get that three-point shot going here in time.
Needs saving. I don't know who came up. That's what we're seeing here, and that's true. Everyone is benefiting.
15,000 people in this building have come out. The better team here. So on a crossover, she will launch. She scored 20 points out a big chunk of Wednesday's game against Italy this year. The opportunity is there for it. Goes around Sabali. First, there's on a step back. Buries a three. Sabali straight away. Knocks him at. Clark wanting to play fast. Howard backing in. They lost on Friday 2.
She's 3 for 4.
They've rescued themselves a couple of times. Again, Cole's going to have to create. Just hoist it up.
Smart, but not much. I'd have a big
over on the inbound pass, and Sheldon makes
it. Even though Wheeler's capable of knocking down.
Save it. She'll fire from the corner. Heavily defended with the shot clock winding down.
This season.
And she was it. Extra pass. Wheeler is open.
Offensive rebound and an extra possession.
Total games of experience. That'll be a Maddie Segrist checks in and on a step. 9%.
Dallas would switch. And
looking inside. Fag Bentley deep position late in their last 2 games for Indiana.
Post off the bench. She brings soda. She understands.
Popping it in. McCowan just
scoring like that.
93 and 100 to effort here in the second quarter as Sabali here. Clark catch and shoot and knocks
a nice set for her.
Wale from way out. From the logo, I
guess they're not going to look at it. But she's broken. You could say the same.
And Sabali with Satu Sabali is Germany to a quarterfinal appearance here for the end of the season.
Guys away from the bucket. Outlet it to Caitlin.
Kalani Brown circling her way through, finds an opening and bangs it ahead to her. Can Clark beat the pack? Clark fire away. Use. And it's Howard beats Mitchell. Buries a 50% from 3. Sheldon launches and
she grew up watching the Buckeyes.
Her shot fakes the 3. Extra pass to Boston. Big and Boston by at least 5 points in all 6.
Defend because you try to get ball pressure on.
Had a terrific start. So too is Howard. Shot fakes the 3 with the. Not a whole lot of time to work on schedule, but especially Dallas as McCowan. Mitchell sidesteps Wale. Here's still over 3 minutes to go. On Boston backs in, Boston spins.
She can make a post move on everyone in this league.
Leading for Dallas, Indiana had gone up. Fushing, Mitchell backdoor late. The other end, Sabali launches. And
teams.
Clark at Howard.
After the play.
Antonelli, I'm Pat Boylan. Kalani Brown, deep 2, trying to answer, gets to the foul line. And speaking of shifty, Agumbo.
IQ that she plays with, making just
step back. Can't knock Brown.
Going one-on-one by herself.
Sabali.
You know, I told you before that.
You want to change the keys to first to 1.
This time around our game for decades.
As Sheldon finds some space and trying to regain that lead. It's Mitchell on a.
You don't stay between her and the basket. Forget.
Clark has hit her more. Off. Mitchell a deep 2 here. Even on Smith. Howard 5. Howard turning that left hand.
Just into the second half.
Shaking off Sheldon. Hits. Wings front court of Sabali and Howard. And Sabali overhold.
Hustle in the pregame.
Indiana workers going to work. Feature
over 100 triples.
Kick back out for Mitchell to Smith, who just gets rid of it. Howard.
Right here, another tip. Another.
You know, it's plays like that they don't show last here. Boston, spin. But Clark right back to Boston. Wale hits it. And that was fourth. Smith on the shot fake, just bullying it, go and just lit up the score, be in the lottery. And here's Satu Sub. Clark trying to spin around her. There's a foul. Free of Dallas. For Mitchell. You bet. 25. Howard crashing into. And Howard rattled.
Triple-double.
He leads. 13. Mitchell steps into a tee. Uzun, corner three, knocks it behind the back. Clark on the drive. Driving by Sabali. Mitchell right to the.
They get her opportunity.
Drake Clark. Oh, but Clark with not a final score, a third. Egress, she'll take it in, flip it up, and to that final month before the break. New hole is 6-1. Forcing her way, goes behind the back, driving, pulling up.
Very animated over there on the sideline.
And pull. Howard, difficult look. Forced to turn over a moment ago. Put for Fever Flash at Fever Bastion. Today could do that. Sheldon finds it. That is marked improvement for Indiana. This game will
Bound it.
A whistle either way. And Mitchell couldn't. Indiana. Wide open. Hits a stride. And hold house. Rebound, didn't have position. Big sequence there from Temi Fagbenle. Hello, McCowan, deep position. And Fagbenle. Agumbawale backing in. Track. Agumbawale on the drive, draws the foul.
And that's Arike Agumbawale.
Clark launches. Oh, and trying to hound Agumbawale off the screen. Benley lost the handle underneath. This will be difficult over McCowan and House. Just 5 points in the Benley, who recovered nicely. Howard flips, hangs, and finishes.
At the end.
Agumbawale backdoor inside for Fagbenle, and Clark shaking Howard. Clark gets
no mistakes, no wrists.
Going to that right block a couple of times. Down to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler. Take that pass. Sabali off balance. Really there, just couldn't knock it down. Handoff back. Clark launches. Hits. Agumbawale will too. Her flow. Clark. Yes.
Close.
There's 30.
And how much fun.
Dallas team with a lot of firepower, and Agumbawale. Clark rises
for space.
Wale gets free underneath, banks it in.
You wanted more money? It's all happening.
Boston, oh, the step through and
Boston steps through usually.
Now a handoff Sheldon into Dantis. So a 9-point lead is given chase. Howard puts on the break. The back. Howard sticks with her. Mitchell catch and shoots. Buries. Spinning inside with the step
for Lexi Hull.
Dantis corner three. Knocks it. Assist. Agumbawale can. Pass. Here is Dantis. Stopper 2 as Howard ducks in and finishes.
Dantis and some pick and pop action.
Lexi Hull, and it's a foul. Seen in this game here lately, Dallas will need a bucket. It's in the hands of Clark. On the floor, spinning into Clark. Can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't. Clark, 30 for Boston on a 3. Rebound Howard, a shot up, and that's going to end it as a trying to get it in. Does to Boston. They'll. Boston. And the bottom line is in earning that left hand.
Of her average and just into the second half.
Clark shaking off Sheldon. Hits backcourt is combined for 36. That wings front court is Sabali and Howard. Sabali over Hull.
Clark talked about Lexi Hull's hustle in the pregame.
She is the subject of our Indiana Workers Going to Work feature.
Backcourt as teammates that have made over 100 triples.
Boston on McCowan, a kick back out for Mitchell. Position, so she'll drive on Sabali. Pitch it to Smith, who just gets rid of it. Howard.
Perimeter, it's getting tips and deflections. Right here, another tip, another dip in the game. They need to run something for her.
You know, it's plays like that, they don't show. Indiana having some success on the offensive glass here. Boston, oh, spin.
Mid-range jumper.
But Clark right back to ball.
9.
Agumbawale hits it.
All she needs to do is see a big basket.
And that was 4th. Ball over to Smith. Smith on the shot fake, just bullying into this league from the get-go and just lit up the score in the playoffs. It's now going to be in the lottery. And here's Satu Sub taking the handoff, now backing in Sheldon. Clark trying to spin around her. There's a foul. Indiana still has not been able to shake free of Dallas. Back for Boston. Boston back for Mitchell. You bet. Mitchell's 5th three. She's got 25. Howard crashing into. And Howard rattled.
Put her on TD watch, baby. Triple-double.
He leads.
One with blocks.
13. Fading into the corner. Up top for Mitchell. Steps into a T. Uzun, corner three. Knocks it. Clark going behind the back. Clark on the drive. Solid. Mitchell driving by Sabali. Mitchell right to the
Years she's been in this franchise to finally get her opportunity. Kelsey Mitchell.
Uzun trying to frustrate Clark. Oh, but Clark with points. Not a final score, a third. Uzun driving, kicking out. Segrist, she'll take it in, flip it up and
Back.
So that final month before the break. Segrist is 6'2", Hull is 6'1". Clark just forcing her way, goes behind the back. Benley cross court, Lexi Hull driving, pulling up.
Probably get. She's not one very animated over there on the sideline.
Today, a 78% free throw shooter. And pull
to work when you can't.
Foul line recently. Howard, difficult look. 2 assists. Forced a turnover a moment ago. Tickets go on sale by signing up for Fever Flash at Fever Bath. They've still got to lock down their playoff position. Today could do that. Sheldon finds just 2 here in the third quarter, so that is marked improvement. Big possession here for Indiana. This game will.
Kelsey Mitchell, and she will inbound it.
Mitchell and Sheldon make some contact there. No whistle either way. And Mitchell couldn't block. That is the silver lining for Indiana. Agumbawale wide open. Hits a. Oh, Clark hit her right in stride. And hold 10 minutes here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And came down with the offensive rebound. Didn't have position. Potentially really big sequence there from Temi Fagbenle. High-low McCowan, deep position. And
away from the D.
Fagbenle and 3 bench members. Agumbawale backing in. Agumbawale. Hold there to backtrack. Agumbawale on the drive, draws the foul.
Well, winning time is coming, and that's Arike Agumbawale.
Sees for years now. Clark launches. Oh, and Wheeler trying to hound Agumbawale off the screen. Clark, no look. Fagbenle lost the handle underneath. Down to 5. Wheeler inside. Fagbenle. This will be difficult over McCowan. It's here from Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Just 5 points in the. Howard spun by Fagbenle, who recovered nicely. Howard flips. Clark hangs and finishes.
You're trying to save it right here, right for the end.
Agumbawale back to Clark. Clark inside for Fagbenle, into the shot clock down to 10. Clark shaking Howard. Clark gets.
Has to be sharp, crisp, no mistakes, no risks.
Clark staying aggressive. She's gone to that right block a couple of times. Here's Wheeler, shot clock down to 5. That's a deep 2, and Wheeler. Anybody. Sabali there to take that pass. Sabali off balance. Really got a good look there, just couldn't knock it down. Handoff back to Clark off the screen. Clark launches.
Situations.
Agumbawale will too. Her flow
into a ball screen.
Clark. Yes.
She's going to be close.
There's 30.
In the system with her teammates. And how much fun.
4 minutes left to play. This is a Dallas team with a lot of firepower, and Agumbo. Clark rises.
The floor, playing downhill, looking for space.
Give. Wheeler not in foul trouble, but Agumbawale gets free underneath, banks it in.
Life to go up. You wanted more money. It's all happening. The W has ever seen.
Boston, oh, the step through and.
We saw Lexi Hull miss a layup. Boston steps through, usually it's an assist.
McCowan handoff Sheldon into Dantis.
Tighten up your detail.
So a 9-point lead is Peace. Got it ahead to Howard. Hull give and chase. Howard puts on the break. Mitchell trying to spin her way free. Mitchell going behind the back. Howard sticks with her. Tastes this Fever advantage. Mitchell catch and shoot. Buries. Shot fakes the three. Sabally spinning inside with the step.
At the front of the rim. It is a tough check for Lexi Hull.
Sheldon hits the deck. No whistle either way. Dantes corner three. Knocks it. That's her 8th assist. Agumbo Wale can't left. Back. Clark into the corner. Whole extra pass. Here is Dantes. Indiana. Little breathing room, but they still need a stop or two as Howard ducks in and finishes.
Dantes and some pick and pop action.
She's off to the races. Here comes Lexi Hull, and it's a foul. The violent swings that we have seen in this game here lately. Dallas with Fever need a bucket. It's in the hands of Clark. It over again. Here comes Howard running the floor, spinning into Clark.
Flexion.
Well, you said it. You can't hear the whistle here, and so you can't. Session game. 34 for Clark. 30 for Boston. Sheldon, quick trigger, misses on a three. Rebound Howard with Hull draped all over. Couldn't get a shot up, and that's going to end it as a cushion. Had Clark there for a moment, trying to get it in. Does to Boston. But Boston can ice it here. And counted it on the floor. They'll go and check, but the bottom line is Indy.